Hello, I'm Antonio Neves, and this is 3-Minute Ad Age. Coors Light, which has enjoyed 14 consecutive quarters of sales growth, is now viewed as something of a marketing marvel. But back in 2003, the brand was tanking. What turned it around so dramatically? On the surface, it appeared to be a ridiculously simple new marketing strategy emphasizing cold beer. That further morphed into bottles and cans whose logos change color when the beer reaches optimum temperature. But what really drove the success was a disciplined approach to idea and insight management inside the company. At the recent A&A Branding Conference, Miller Coors VP of Marketing Innovation Patrick Edson explained.
First, what we talk about is the right ideas. What does that mean? That's a fairly generic concept. Well, one of the tenets that I like to advocate is that if you want a great idea on your business, you have to start with a fundamentally great insight. Because we win with innovation and we win with ideas by finding and acting on insights that our competitors don't have. And what you will find is that when you look at most insights, they basically fall into two buckets. You have the 80% insight, which is knowledge that everybody has. So you certainly need to know what your competitors know. But it's in that last 20%. This is understanding that few people have, and ideally only you have. It's in that we create competitive advantage. So my challenge to you is when you work with your insight people, structure your insights to the standard of, is this a 20% insight, and make people defend it. You will hold your company to a much higher caliber, and again, back to it, you put yourself in a position where you're going to get much better ideas. People are way too lazy about stating the obvious and calling those insights inside organizations. 20% insights are about understanding beyond the obvious, all right? Great organizations get focus on a real rich area, which is our ability to decipher consumers' unarticulated needs and unconscious behaviors. When we do that really well, guess what happens? We get much better at predicting where consumers are going to go and how these are going to relate to whether our new products or new ideas are going to be successful. And the fundamental thing that's important about this is that if you're working on new ideas, you need to understand what great ideas look like early in the process, so you're working on that up front. What a lot of people do is simply, hey, let's go have a brainstorming. There's no such thing as a bad idea. Give me everything you have. You throw it into a quant test, and you let a quant test decide what's a good idea or not. That's not a real fruitful way to work through it.
And that's it for this 3-Minute Ad Age. Thanks for being with us. I'm Antonio Neves at Advertising Age in New York.